I am Natalea, and today I am going to inform you of a little something I've been working on. In other news, I haven't washed my hair in a really long time, and it's really gross, so hello. Nice to meet you. Subscribe. Hello. I wrote a lot of things down to talk to you about. So I just wanted to inform all of you that I am writing a book. I have wanted to write this book for a very long time. In fact, I was still with my ex-boyfriend when I started outlining it. So this particular idea, that relationship ended a long time ago. More than a year ago. Like a year and a lot ago. It's been in the making. When I got back here from college, I decided that I wanted to get this book done. So I've been working on this book. What I did was I went to coffee with my friends. At this coffee date, me and my friends were discussing like New Year's resolutions, because it was like December, the beginning of December, we needed to start thinking about it, and and you already know from like my blog posts and my last few videos that I didn't make any like resolutions, but I have some goals for this year. And one of my goals is to finish this book. So I needed a way to get it done, because last year I probably had the same goal, to finish the book by the end of 2016. Did I write anything? No. I spent all the time that I did writing, which was not much, by the way, outlining. And we're going to get to the outline in a minute, but I didn't get much of that done either. I was like asking my friends, how can I make myself write this freaking book? And they said, send me a chapter every 2 weeks. So I'm sending my friend a chapter of my book every 2 weeks. I have officially sent her 2 chapters since then, and I'm working on the 3rd. Yes, that's where I'm at now. I'm on week 6 of 60. So I will keep you updated, maybe throughout the year, maybe once a month, maybe less than that. I'm not really sure yet. I figured that I will share just a few things, talking about my book, what I'm going through. This is really for me to, like, when it's all done, to like remember the struggle for when I start my next book. Even if I never write another set of characters again, this one already has a sequel in the not in the making, but a sequel like in the future, in the distance. I'll just need to remember the struggle I went through throughout the book writing process. Maybe I'll be an expert by the time I get to the next book. I don't know, we'll see. I'm currently writing in an app that is similar to Scrivener that a lot of writers use. It's called Evernote, and it is very cool. It's cool. I don't know how to explain it. Like, you can make notebooks, and you can stack these notebooks up, and you can make notes in the notebooks, and it's really cool. And I've been using it for a long time for a lot of different things, for organizing my story notes, for school, I don't know, for a lot of things. So I'm used to this app, so actually, the outline was already in this app when I started. I will not be sharing the details of my book or really much about it at all, because I don't want it to be stolen. It's my little baby. I've been working on it for so long, and now it's like finally taking its first steps. And I won't be sharing much, but I will share with you the genre. It is a high fantasy novel. It's basically magical things in a place that doesn't really exist. I will share with you my word count now. I decided that 50,000 words probably wasn't going to be enough for the type of novel that I wanted to produce. I broke it up into chapters already, and that's the way I outlined it, was by chapter. With a 50,000 word essay and the 30 chapters that I planned, those are very short chapters, you know? It's like a NaNoWriMo thing. You only write 1,000 something words a day. It just didn't seem like enough. I bumped it to a 100,000 word novel where I write 3,333 words per chapter, which is a lot. Like I mentioned, I outlined 4 chapters. So I knew that I wanted 3 acts, 10 chapters each. That's 30 chapters. So I wrote this little basic outline that was basically just like a table that I filled in the chapter, or like one, and I wrote like a word describing it and then a little description, but not very long, like 5 words maybe, like kind of what I wanted to happen. So I did that for every chapter, 1 through 30, done. But then when I started to try to like write it, nothing got done, because what the heck is supposed to go on in these chapters, you feel? So I went back and outlined again in a different way, still with the chapter thing, and be like chapter 1, and I wrote like a paragraph of what I wanted to happen. But I only got through chapter 10 of that outline. So I'm getting worried as I'm approaching 10, which I'm not really approaching chapter 10. I'm on chapter 3 right now. So now I'm going to talk about word count. So for chapter 1, my word count is 3,429. Good job. I met my word count and went 100 up. My second chapter, I reached my word count also, yay, and I wasn't done. So I kept writing, like a lot. And my final word count for chapter 2 was 4,718, almost 5,000 words in this one chapter. And so far in chapter 3, 1,270 words. My total word count for my book so far of like real things is 9,417. Some problems that I've encountered. I kind of already touched on one. I only wrote a third of my outline before I started writing because I didn't want to waste time going back to outline once I had made my goal of sending a chapter to my friend every 2 weeks and finishing this thing in 2017. It's really daunting. I have to look at the outline to get where I'm going. So when I reach chapter 11, then what? Chapter 11 has 1 sentence in the outline as opposed to the whole paragraph that the other chapters have had up to that point. Do I have to like pause in my writing and outline more? Is that a thing that I need to do? Another problem that I've been facing. I have needed a lot more characters than I anticipated. I planned for like the main character, the other main character, and the other main character, and like a couple of characters that they meet on the way to like where they're going, right? I started writing. I have created at least 5 new minor characters that my main character has to encounter before I even get to my first like checkpoint. That is so many characters. Because like the way that I thought that I outlined this character was to be so focused on what she wanted that she wouldn't have time for anybody, and that these 2 other main characters just kind of force their way in, you feel? But like that's not how life works. So she's encountered like 5 characters that I didn't plan for. So I came up with names on the spot that I don't even know if I like. Another problem that I have encountered. I started this book with a like sentence prompter thing. That sounds so horrible. With it like a sentence prompter thing that I found online. Just the sentence sparked this idea in my brain and I just developed it from there, you know? But now that the story's developed, the sentence prompter doesn't really have a place, or it didn't, right? And I didn't really know what to do. So I was talking with my friends about this, and they suggested this really radical idea for my characters. It doesn't change the whole plot, but it like changes a big portion of the plot. And like my outline doesn't match that, so I have to remind myself to like insert little things for this new direction that things are gonna go for a specific subplot that connects to the opening sentence, and like it just breaks my heart. Like I like the idea, I do, but these are my babies that I've been with for so long, my baby characters. I don't want it to be this way. It's a good idea, so I'm gonna roll with it, and maybe in the second draft If I just can't deal with it, I'll edit it out. If I didn't do it I'll do it the right way, I'll fix it. But for now, that's what's ongoing. So now I will share with you some tips to overcome a similar problem. So if you're a struggling writer and you just don't know what to do, or you don't know how to connect this one thing that you want to add, talk to people. Yeah, talk to your friends. Talk to people you trust. Talk to your mom. My mom helped me write the outline for this, at least a little baby one at the beginning. So one thing I am going to share with you today, even though I don't have very many subscribers, which is fine. I love each and every one of the 39 of you. I will share one name of a character. One character's name is Scott. And here at the end of the video, I will answer any questions that you have for me that I will choose to answer, of course, because no spoilers. If you have any questions for me about like my book or a book writing process or anything like that, leave them in the comments below and I will answer them in the next video. If you want to follow me on my writing journey, click the subscribe button that'll be over here or over here. I'm not really sure which side it'll be on, but click the subscribe button and join my family. Thank you so much for watching. I'm not Leia. All my links will be in the description. And I will see you next Sunday. Goodbye. I have good bloopers today. Maybe if it's way back here. Whoa! Oh my gosh. That was the scariest thing that's ever happened to me.
I'm the best damn thing that your eyes have ever seen.